I mean, it could be a Souls-like. What happens if you shoot them while they're hanging?
I'm not gonna bother.
Alright, fair enough. That's probably be one of the first things I'd try to do, just out of curiosity.
Marshall, we checked at the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a way to sort the fake AWEs and the real things, or you need to rotate those field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope there's a little livelier there.
Oh, I bet it was.
Maybe.
Yay, fake officer. Don't let mold hitch a ride. What if mold is cool? What if I want them to?
Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at the Chez Ambre. Chez Ambre?
Ombre.
Wait for me there. Don't be late. Flyers ready for your lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46.
Accent over the E means you do pronounce it.
Okay.
How depends on the accent, but if it's there, you pronounce it.
Oh, I can knock this desk. Look at this. Completely destructible environments.
Time to smash the state. Literally.
Seriously.
I know. That's excellent. Knock them over. Knock them down. I love how those started to fall through the desk before you knocked them over. Run, 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 run. There you go. Fucking wrecking the joint. Talking with someone about Berserk because I started reading the manga after reading through what the fuck did they read through?
Reminder: if
They
you
read through
experience an
Uzumaki.
unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
And that's going to be an
1.
anime now
Search
next
the
year
room for
premiering
any altered
exclusively
items
on
or
Konami,
objects of power.
which is going to be real fun for
2.
body horror folks.
Carry the altered item
Since
or
it's Junji
object of
Ito.
power to the nearest safe room. 3.
But
Wait
then they
for
mentioned
bureau
now that
staff
they've
to
read that
find
they're
you
reading the
and
Berserk
object.
manga, and I said, "Oh,
If
I've
there
only
are
seen a
no
bit of the
altered
anime,
items
never read
or
the manga."
objects
They're
of
like,
power in the
"The new
vicinity,
anime because the new
then
anime
reach
is
your
really
supervisor
awful."
via
And
the
I'm like,
nearest
"No,
intercom
the old
and
one
wait
in high
further
school in our
instructions.
anime club."
Thank you
for
for
some
your
reason.
attention.
As you may recall,
Yes.
for some reason, which was not
If you
appropriate for that at
experience
all.
an unanticipated building shift,
Yes.
follow these simple steps. 1.
It was
Search the
is
room
getting
for any
whoa.
altered items or objects of power.
the one thing I always think of.
Carry the
This is
altered
the
item or
horrified
object
look
of
on
power
our
to the
teacher's
nearest
face.
safe room.
Oh, that was really funny. I was a freshman when that happened, so I was especially young for that. But, you know...
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's
The hiss is a snake. It's just trying to talk.
that babbles contagious.
trying to hang out and
It
chat with
burrows
you.
in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum
Oh,
it over
There's the
and
pyramid.
over.
Now I know.
Alright, let's try this again.
Well, you have fun with that. Uh-oh. Grenade. Nice sprint. Oh, there's a guy right fucking there. Oh, that's the main guy. Or one of them. Oh. Fucker. Oh, last one. Ranger second class. Oh, he's a, yeah. Whoops. So close to dead.
Just when I thought this game had me, it pulls me back out.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Or is it our enemy?
Uh-oh. An enemy.
Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
It means you're transmuting. Because this is Full Metal Alchemist. Wait. She didn't clap her hands, too. Oh, wait, but that's a transmutation circle. So it's right.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello?
Emergency light.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I don't know. Where the fuck are you?
Oh, safe room. I
Please,
know where that is.
talk to me. We saw you deal with the
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
I'll say.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
Yeah, by shooting
Because
them
if that's
and
possible,
making them go
our
away.
options are very different.
Oh, you mean
Emily
cure them
Pope.
and keep them alive?
I don't know her,
Oh,
but I
no,
like
we
her
can't
already.
do that.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
That's because she's an individual
But I can't trust her yet.
with insight.
Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
This is very fourth
Okay.
wall.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Her head explodes? Oh, bet that sounded real nice.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I don't want to go to the bar.
What happened was my mic fell, ripped itself off of my shirt. Well,
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I guess Nathan's playing now.
I am for now. I mean,
You catch
I can't cleanse them.
I saw.
I think so.
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
shit is
Square.
square, aim is L trigger, fire is
I'm gonna
right
tell her
trigger.
why I'm here.
That I didn't know, but that's good to know.
I'll
now.
risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years
Subtle.
ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you.
I just realized that
My
her shirt is
boss,
very
Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
buttons, and then it's got flaps
I
covering.
think he knew this was coming, or suspected.
Robot.
He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost or whatever he is, He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly
I always
through that.
forget
I mean, Trench has years and
that it's
years
pronounced
of experience.
Bakelite.
He might know
Because
how
I always
to
just want to
destroy
call
the
it
hiss.
Bakelite, because that's what it looks like.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
Motion artifacts.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications.
the
I
Bakelite
don't think he had an
Bakelite
HRA.
phone,
He kind of made a point about not wearing one
has,
earlier. Keep an eye out.
Has an SCP, of course.
I am not surprised.
They call me
but
the
it's slightly
director.
different.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
because
not
they're
me.
not 100%
I'm not a
copy.
director type.
No, they would
Not
have
a
to then
leader.
cut it and pay those writers.
Yep.
Why am I here?
Can't do that.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Keeps going after the food thing.
Yeah. He's got his favorite human food.
Fries.
My cat loves French fries.
Could be worse. Could be something poisonous to him.
Like coffee.
Like coffee. Like my cat. Oh hey, it's the big red phone.
It's the bat phone.
Alfred. Like this is just like in powered down mode.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
That is
The
not
door to the
true.
comms department
Yeah,
is
who the
just
fuck are
outside the
you?
boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the
What
hotline
happens if I do
containment
square
chamber
on
through
her?
there.
I don't know.
Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Oh. I think you're right.
Thanks, Em.
The hotline should be in the communications
Okay.
department.
Oh, I can just ask questions.
Yeah. Origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
Snakes.
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was
Yeah,
here
kinda
when you
like the Stanley
entered.
Parable,
Did you
like
see
that,
anything
yeah.
like that outside before
Playable?
you came in?
And not a troll.
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal.
It's a little more
See, the oldest
I'm gonna
house
walk
is a
in the same-
sprawling
like
complex
Stanley
with
Parable.
openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start
Man,
looking.
look at that fucking stress relief on
But in
that
the
cable.
context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the
It's
oldest
exposition
house.
time.
What is it?
This building, the bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy.
I probably shouldn't just listen
I
to
keep
all these,
hearing
but I'm
him in my
curious.
head.
I'm curious too.
Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
He's a ghost.
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will.
Her
Yeah.
face looks very familiar. Not hers, but hers.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Very utilitarian.
Did
that
she
quickly.
memorize this?
Such a smooth sentences.
Got it.
Apparently, you can
Thanks.
unlock an outfit that's called the Janitor's Assistant.
That's
So
amazing.
HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
Jesse is
Yeah,
portrayed
his
by
behavior
actress
makes me wonder what exactly he
her
knew.
role as the character Beth Wilder in Remedy Entertainment's previous title, Quantum Break.
Just the face style. Made me think of someone, and I'm not sure who else.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just
Anyway.
let me know.
Motion blur. Actually, real quick. Is it possible to turn motion blur off?
Probably under gameplay.
Probably. Nope. Cool. My favorite. Great. I'm worried for a second that I accidentally closed it. Y'all right there, bud? Communications something or other. Communications department. Oh, like this one? Yes.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Do I do it? It does nothing. Good to know. Up on the D-pad. So I want the yellow one?
Yeah, you're going towards that. So you want right.
Okay.
Up.
Oh, right. Duh. That's, yeah, I saw that too.
How do you not have that button? You're the director.
Yes, but you were the director before, and that still didn't change it. Alright, I think I have to go upstairs. Yeah. The hell did I get out of that?
Shatter projectile. Sure.
I love loot boxes. I'm sure. Oh. Oh, that looks good. Oh, hey, it's Fallout dude. Yes, it is right next to you. Stop doing what you're not supposed to and you'll be alright.
This cat is gonna be
Yeah, he is. Ooh, things. Oh. An asset. Oh, fuck. That dude just like straight up fucking went away. You know? How do you view the stuff that was in your inventory?
Press the big button in the center of the controller.
Good to know. Yep. Oh, I have research and records as well. Portrait of Director Zachariah Trench. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meal $714.84, gasoline $295.12, and minibar $313.621. Bottle service minibar. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna put it.
Okay. You have fun. Get that health. There you go. That health. Health? So probably down somehow. Ooh. Yep.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
And I can tell you can play shoes on consoles more than I do because you're better. I am, how you say, not good at controlling. Is Melee, oh, it is square? I wasn't sure if it was square or if it was circle. I was trying. That's even weirder. But fair. Ooh. Ooh, the Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file for full report. Read? No, I guess there's more. Or maybe it's just yelling. Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know what that was telling me to look at. There's these guys, Oh, you can do that. Communications department that way. Oh no, that is the right way. Machine gun?
I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I have made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God.
On God, I had to use the dialing plate.
Hey. Guess I'm going down.
Speaking of a stand, like forever, we should play that and or. I think. Oh, hello. You're fine. You're bad. I feel like those would be good when Brian is here, or it's just us.
Yeah.
But not as much when Mike is, because I don't think Mike is. He's not as much of that. Be smart about what you do there, Buster.
Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found in the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve those windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight on into how the unknown is perceived by the real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information. Thanks again. Blah, blah, blah.